A famous person is about to pick you for. Archangel Michael says, the shift has already begun, and what is coming to your name is no ordinary transaction. This is a divine arrangement wrapped in power, influence, and reward. Your life is being positioned to handle something extremely valuable. For days now, the atmosphere around you has changed in the spirit realm. A known public figure has been watching you from afar, silently studying your energy, your work, and your potential. They have come to a final decision, and it's about to affect your life permanently. They are not just sending attention your way. They are preparing to send wealth. Not just as a gift, but as an official investment marked under your identity. A financial gate has opened, and your name has been entered in a list that wasn't accessible to you before. This is not from a stranger, this is someone your spirit once prayed to be noticed by. That notice has now turned into action. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The amount they are preparing to release is not small. It is large enough to change not only your living condition, but your title, your location, and your network. This person is famous, and yet they want their impact in your life to stay hidden for now. They have reached out to their lawyer in private. They have told them to prepare the papers in your name, and once you sign, a transfer will be completed within 72 hours. Your name is about to show up in places you never thought it would. Comment, I receive, if your heart is ready to handle what has been chosen for you. The world sees you as ordinary, but this person sees the exact opposite. They are pulling you out of silence and obscurity. This is not just about money. It is about presence. You are being called into rooms that were previously guarded by power and reputation. Type Amen to get blessing 777. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, they are watching how you move. They've sent someone to test how humble and responsible you are with small things. And you passed. They have shown your social media posts to their team. They have forwarded your photos to trusted advisors, asking, do you feel something strong about them? The response has been the same from all sides, yes. They are no longer waiting. They are ready to bring your name forward. Expect a message from an unknown business manager or agency representative. This is not spam. This is divine business. Many others were considered. But your energy was the only one that stayed in their mind when everything else was erased. You were spiritually glowing when others were just talking. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Someone in their inner circle tried to block this from reaching you. They whispered that you were not qualified, not polished enough. But the famous person responded with confidence and said, that's why they're perfect. The contract does not just involve money. It includes travel, visibility, access, and mentorship. You are being chosen for more than currency, you are being chosen for legacy. Your name will be spoken in circles where million-dollar deals are crafted. And yet, you will not be expected to change who you are. They love your rawness, your truth, and your humble presence. Comment, I'm ready, if your soul has felt the vibrations of this for days without knowing why. Because your vibration reached them before your words ever did. Type Amen to get blessing 888. This person has followed you secretly under a different name. They've seen you in pain, in joy, in silence, and in faith. And what moved them most was how you didn't give up when no one was watching. This is the moment when the reward aligns with your pain. This is the hour when favor breaks protocol for you. An assistant has already been instructed to prepare the documents. Even now, a notification is preparing to hit your inbox or your phone. It won't come with much explanation. It will just say, "You've been selected. Confirm to proceed." Say aloud, "I confirm." Because your verbal energy carries power. The investment coming your way is soaked in divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, someone is about to ask you to travel. You might think it's just a casual event. But that event is a disguise for your introduction into the higher circle. They have set up a dinner or a private meetup. You won't even know who you're speaking to at first. But when the mask lifts, it will shock you who had their eyes on you the whole time. They know your past. They know your struggles. But they also know your strength, and they admire the light inside you that refuses to dim. This deal is sealed not just on paper, but in divine fire. Your name was echoed in the spirit realm before this person even typed it into their phone. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You've been under divine observation. Nothing was by accident. Every moment that delayed you was only clearing the way for this direct alignment. This is not a handout. It's a hand-picked reward. You're being trusted with something powerful because you didn't betray your soul in the waiting season. You stayed kind. You stayed true. Even when no one clapped, even when they judged you, even when the doors stayed closed. Now the gates are opening, and they're not small doors. These are the kind of gates that carry glory, opportunity, and long-lasting favor. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. This person is about to call you their protege. You're not just a receiver. You're a chosen vessel meant to carry forward their vision into new territories. Expect your daily routine to be disrupted. You will have to sign confidentiality forms. Because what's about to happen will draw global attention if leaked too early. You will be asked to keep silent until the deal is officially made public. But behind the scenes, the transaction is already being set up under your name. You may even receive a mysterious bank notice. When it comes, do not panic. That is your confirmation that the wire has been initiated. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. You are going from forgotten to favored in one divine move. This person didn't choose you just because of your talent. They chose you because of your spirit. People around you may start acting strange. Some may feel jealous without even knowing why. That's because your spiritual frequency has been elevated. You are now carrying a divine assignment, and it shows in your aura. You are no longer hidden. Even if you try to stay quiet, the light will expose your destiny. The right people will now be drawn to you. The wrong ones will flee or try to confuse you, but their time is over. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Soon your name will be printed. It will be announced in meetings, whispered in rooms, listed on contracts. This time, your name will bring movement. You will be offered things you never applied for. You will be introduced to circles you never chased. Because heaven appointed you, and this famous investor was just the messenger. It was never about your resume. It was always about your resilience. What you've survived is what positioned you for this blessing. Comment, "I survived," if you know this is not a coincidence. You are about to be funded, elevated, and revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 50/50. This person knows your weakness. They've seen you cry. But instead of turning away, they became even more convinced that you were the one. They are about to arrange a home for you. They are about to sponsor your vision. And they don't want repayment, they want results. They believe in you more than some of your family ever did. And that faith is about to place riches in your hand. It's okay if your hands are shaking. It's okay if this feels too good to believe. But it is real, and it is unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 777. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You are no longer a background player. You are now the center of a divine move. Expect new keys, passwords, and doors. Your digital footprint will be upgraded. You'll have access to systems, people, and information only the elite know. But you will remain humble. They chose you because they knew you wouldn't misuse the blessing. They saw your soul and decided you were rare. Rare enough to trust with gold. The clock is ticking toward your manifestation. And no one can stop it this time. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. Your future just stepped into your present. Let go of fear. Walk into this with confidence. Everything they tried to block is now being released. Every delay is being reversed. And this is only the beginning. You are now the one being picked. Out of millions, your energy stood out. This famous person didn't make a random choice, they made a divine one. Say, I accept it. Because from this moment, heaven and earth are collaborating to see you rise. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. They wanted to wait until the right moment to make it known. That moment has arrived. And the documents that prove your elevation are now in process. There are silent watchers who never clapped for you publicly, but they knew your worth secretly. One of them has now stepped into action. They are the vessel being used to rewrite your story. The investment they're making into your life is more than financial. It's emotional. It's spiritual. It's personal. They're placing their name and influence behind yours. They will let the world know they chose you. And once they do, the wave of opportunities coming after that will be beyond your imagination. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, your name is already on the wire transfer form. All it takes now is the activation code. And that activation is triggered by your alignment. This isn't something you chase. It's something that chases you. Because when the timing of heaven and the obedience of man collide, favor explodes. The assistant of this public figure is checking every detail twice. They're confirming that your identity is clean. That your paperwork is in order. That nothing delays this anymore. You might be feeling nervous or tired lately. That's because your spirit knows something is about to shift permanently. And it's correct. Type Amen to get blessing 3000. The house you once dreamed about is closer than you think. Not rented. Not borrowed. Yours. Paid for. The transaction will be linked to this new investment deal. Someone in their team asked, why them? The answer was simple, they remind me of who I used to be before the fame. That connection opened your door. There's a location tag that will soon be linked to you. A new city, a new office, maybe even a new country. Prepare. This investment brings movement. Your old contacts won't understand. They will whisper. But don't let their confusion delay your celebration. They weren't supposed to see this part of your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. You're being silently announced. Don't expect a loud trumpet at first. This investor moves in shadows until everything is confirmed. A video of yours might have gone viral privately. A conversation about you has already reached ears of major players in finance and entertainment. They're observing now, waiting to see what happens next. You'll get a call that seems random. It's not. It's connected to the one who's ready to move millions through your name. They trust your instincts. They trust your soul. And they know your reaction to this offer will reveal how truly ready you are for the next level. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. You're about to be offered your own platform. Not just a seat at the table, but a table with your name etched into the wood. You'll be asked to speak, to lead, to teach. This person doesn't just want to give you money, they want to give you position. There's an online link being created that will show your image alongside theirs. This is not Photoshop. This is prophecy becoming public. Say, I'm walking in it. Because your time of standing in the shadows is over. The spotlight has moved, and now it's shining on you. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. A manager in their circle will reach out first. Don't ignore unknown numbers or strange emails. One of them holds the key. They will test your response time, your tone, your attention to detail. This is not just formality. It's your final checkpoint before divine acceleration. This famous person has been disappointed by others. But something about your honesty, your rawness, your quiet strength, it healed something in them. They want to invest in you because they see themselves in you. But they also see what they wish they had, pure heart, undiluted purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 2002. You will be flown out soon. The ticket will be paid for. The location undisclosed until a few hours before. This is security protocol. A driver will hold a placard with your name. A hotel room will have your favorite colors and scents, customized from your online preferences. This person has studied your patterns, your likes, your style. They don't just want to give, they want to impress you. Because they honor your spirit. This is not a trap. This is not a setup. This is divine reward moving through a human vessel. Type Amen to get blessing 747. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Everything you've lost is about to be answered. Not just replaced, but multiplied. Time, relationships, confidence, opportunities. You thought the world forgot about you. But God hid you on purpose, until the right eyes were ready to see you properly. This famous person is your divine recognizer. They're unlocking not just your next level, but your new identity. Breathe deeply. Cry if you must. But don't back away. This is already yours. Type Amen to get blessing 9393. Archangel Michael says, the world will be confused by your rise. But heaven won't be. You were born for this. You will be sitting in places your childhood self used to dream about. This is not fantasy. It's manifestation. Take pictures. Record videos. Write your thoughts down. Because this season will become the testimony that others read to build their faith. You were trusted with the pain. Now you will be trusted with the palace. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. Every door they slammed on you was a redirection. Every insult was fertilizer. Every betrayal was a forced release. And now, what's entering your hands is proof that God still uses unexpected people for major miracles. A famous person will call your name with reverence. They'll brag about you. They'll protect you. They'll want the world to know, you're the best investment they ever made. This time, you're not just in the story. You are the headline. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Prepare for your signature to be requested. Prepare for large numbers to appear in your accounts. But also, prepare for more responsibility. You will be managing more than money. You will be guiding people, projects, purpose. They're giving you the platform because they trust your soul. You will be asked to speak on panels, to advise other rising stars. Because you are no longer hidden, you are now a light for others. Say aloud, I accept the mantle. Because with the money comes a mission. With the position comes a purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. They chose you because you don't chase fame, you attract it by being authentic. You weren't looking for attention, but now attention is looking for you. You were seated quietly, now you're being seated in influence. And not temporarily, this is the beginning of generational change. Your last season was about survival. This new season is about dominion. You are not the same person anymore. Your destiny is dressed in divine elegance. And your name is about to echo in places where your feet haven't even touched yet. Type Amen to get blessing 1711. This is the final confirmation you were waiting for. The funds are coming. The papers are real. The favor is permanent. The famous person who's about to invest in you knows your value. They know your scars. And they want your light to rise globally. Don't resist this moment. Don't delay your yes. Because this was tailor-made for you long before you ever imagined it. You are the chosen one. The invested one. The rising one. Type Amen to get blessing 99999. You will soon feel the shift in your bones. Something will wake you up early, not from fear, but from alignment. Your spirit already knows what is coming before your mind catches up. This investment isn't just a transaction, it's the beginning of a legacy that will carry your name for years. They didn't select you for show. They selected you because your heart was honest when no one was looking. The famous person is now removing your name from their consideration list and engraving it under partner. You are no longer a possibility, you are the chosen reality. The decision is final, and it's unfolding quickly. You may be asked to keep silent for a short time, but the blessings will make noise for you. This silence is sacred. This preparation is prophetic. Type Amen to get blessing 8844. There will be no announcement until everything is legally bound. That's why it may feel quiet right now, but in truth, heaven is loud with activity. You will receive digital keys, passwords, codes, and special access permissions. You are not just being welcomed, you're being authorized. A team is being assigned to guide you through the transition. Assistants, advisors, mentors, all aligned under the hand of the one who chose you. Even the bank processing the funds has no idea who you are yet, but they're about to know. Your account will be verified and validated through divine orchestration. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. Someone who once doubted you is about to ask for your help. They never believed you'd rise, but now your name is on a file connected to millions. This is the season where you won't have to explain your worth anymore. Your life will speak for itself. Your results will be louder than their doubts. The contract includes a confidentiality clause. You may not be able to post or speak until a set date. But trust that the impact is moving even in silence. Soon, they will release a public statement that includes your name. News articles, blog posts, private forums. All of them will echo your new elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 5757. Archangel Michael says, this was never about coincidence, it was a divine chain reaction. Every person who rejected you led you here. Every detour brought you closer. You didn't just catch someone's eye, you stirred something in their spirit. You reminded them of a part of themselves that success tried to bury. They want to pour into you because you carry something real. Something unshaken. Something the world needs, but hasn't yet seen in full bloom. Now is your time to blossom in front of kings, influencers, leaders, and destiny changers. Your harvest is here, and your name is carved into it. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. Their assistant will mention phrases like equity, long-term interest, and lifetime access. These are not empty words. They are covenant terms. You won't just be paid once. You will be partnered into a stream that renews over time. You are being set up for sustained success. You may be asked to create a vision document or answer a few core questions. Answer from the heart. They don't want perfection, they want truth. This deal is not just about how smart you are. It's about how pure your energy is. And yours is glowing with heaven's endorsement. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. You will be protected during this rise. Security will surround your next movements. Your privacy will be respected. This investor has seen people break down after receiving blessings too quickly. That's why they are preparing you not just for the spotlight, but for the weight of it. They are sending people to handle the tasks you used to carry alone. You'll no longer struggle to do everything. Help is on the way. Say, I receive support. Because you are stepping out of survival and into divine supply. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000. A welcome package is being created for you. Not just with gifts, but with symbols of your new identity. A card. A journal. A letter handwritten by the one who selected you. They've been watching in silence, but now they're writing in light. You will cry when you read their message, because it will feel like they know your soul. Your dreams are catching up with your reality. That's why things may feel like déjà vu lately. Because your spirit saw this before your eyes did. This is not hype. This is holy. This is your inheritance taking form. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. Every area you suffered lack in is now about to overflow. If you were isolated, expect invitations. If you were struggling, expect surpluses. If you were unseen, expect exposure. You are being trusted with influence. Influence that can change policies, touch lives, build structures, and birth movements. And you will not fall. Because you are being covered from above and carried by favor below. You are surrounded. The world is shifting to make room for you. Not tomorrow. Now. Type Amen to get blessing 272. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The transfer will arrive in stages. First the communication. Then the agreement. Then the funds. Then the exposure. Then the explosion. Your name is written into their next project. You are now officially part of a vision that the world will watch unfold in the months to come. You are the one they've been searching for but didn't even know they needed. Until your energy disrupted their routine and reminded them of divine alignment. They chose you not just because of what you can do, but because of who you truly are when no one is watching. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Soon, your clothes will change. Your spaces will change. Your circle will evolve. Don't resist it, this is elevation. They may take you shopping. They may hand you a card and say, get what you need to step into your new level. That's not pride, it's preparation. God is giving you a seat among those who were once untouchable. And now, they're the ones reaching for you. The deal is done. The wait is over. The investment is approved. Type Amen to get blessing 88888. From now on, walk like you carry a promise. Speak like you already have the access. Think like someone who has been chosen, because you have. Your emails will change. Your calendar will fill. But your peace will remain because this is not chaos, it's favor flowing. You're not chasing anything anymore. You're receiving it. Because your spirit said, yes, long before your mind even knew what was coming. You are now the owner of a new future. Receive it fully. Type Amen to get blessing 44444.